Hey guys, it's TJ here. Welcome back to another session. Today is Sunday. This is the first Sunday session. Really looking forward to it. Generally, Sundays are pretty decent days to be playing. I mean, as you can see, over 100,000 players online. I was editing some of the footage of the last the last videos I made, and I realized quite a lot of times I would say I'm only explaining about 20% of the thought process. So I'm gonna try and explain a bit more what I'm thinking during this session.
Okay.
Also going through the footage, it's almost like reviewing your game. You know, I've seen a lot of spots where I made mistakes. I should have been calling in some spots with certain hands. I was worried about, sitting in the house for 6 to 7 hours talking to myself. It's either going to drive you crazy or it's going to be cathartic. Thankfully, it's more or less the latter. I struggled with that. Really not happy about this, given he's German. Germans just tend to be on the tighter side, and the positions in which he's three betting. This is, apart from being the big blind versus three betting under the gun, this is the second strongest position. So I think generally we're supposed to add it in first as the stack size, but I think I'm gonna call and see a flop first and go from there. Yeah, I think we just get a call off here. Queens. Yeah, seems fair enough. Going to be a triple bar for me if this hands. Okay, so if I had ace queen here, I'm betting 75%. But I think I can get away with going a third, exploitatively betting. Could do some over betting on this turn. I think I'm just going to go with a normal bet with this hand though. So can we value bet here? I think we can. It's thin. It's definitely thin. Wow, ace 4 or something. Jack 10. Ace 10 maybe actually. Ace 10 suited. Let's see. Oh, we had jacks. Yeah. Just gonna call here. Should I? He's German. Germans tend to be nits.
Oh, it's just the German way. You are German, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna call. Problem is, if I 4-bet here, if he was a weaker player, I'm definitely 4-betting pre. Gonna check raise this turn. Going to check raise this river too. Just going to fold queen 8 here. Maybe could have went a bit bigger here. Interesting. There's a lot of stereotypes about players. You know, Russians get the stereotype of being crazy. Germans tend to be nits.
Are you paranoid?
I'm German.
I've always found that, you know, Polish, they're quite aggressive, especially in cash games. Brazilians are a weird bunch because
Vamos à droga, desgraça!
I would say a couple of years ago, they were absolutely crushing. I'm gonna check this back here. They were absolutely crushing the low stakes MTT scene. They were doing a lot of stuff that no one was doing. You know, like they were raise folding off 10, 11 big blinds. We have to call this river, unfortunately. Yeah. He does have a lot of 6x. It's unfortunate, but we just have to call, given our line. It's very unfortunate. Once we get up to around $120, I think we'll have like MTT days, and then any other days we're going to be Zoom. I think $120, and then we'll start moving up to 5NL. Generally, you know, you want to have well, an aggressive bankroll would be having 20 buy-ins for cash, so it would really be 100. But I think having like a $20 buffer where you have like 4 buy-in buffer for when you shot take 5NL is pretty good. I'm gonna call 7-9 suited here, or 5 suited. Sometimes we 3-bet it versus a 3x. Just gonna call. Jack 9 suited. I think Jack 8 suited makes a better 3-bet. Jack 9 suited makes a better call. Just gonna bet big here. And I think versus a sizing with the backdoor flush draw. Versus a sizing and folding. On this turn, get the fold. Our first booty.
Yeah.
Just fold in here. Yeah. Definitely going to be calling 6-5 suited here. Bit of a time and tell here, guys. Snap betting half pot. Don't get the fold yet though. Germans don't fuck about, do they? Alright, man. Clearly doesn't want to see any rivers. Could consider 4-betting. If we were in the cutoff here, generally just call with 10s here. Wow. This is exploitative, but I'm just gonna fold. I mean, could be potting with ace kings. Sometimes you see this. It's one and done sort of strategy. Man, they're out in form today. Look at this guy's 9x in the button. This is like this is something I was trying to explain on one of my other videos, but I didn't explain it very well. The problem is, it's more of a problem against the pool. So because players can show up with like obviously overpairs here, sometimes they'll pot ace king off once on this flop and give up, and then they'll maybe have like a combination. Sometimes you'll see like very strong combo draws. So somehow the pool of players, because you see so much, has somehow managed to balance itself out, if that makes any sense. Because there's the pool, against the pool, you see so much random stuff happening here in a very weird sort of way. The pool has managed to balance itself out, so you just see a lot of stuff here, and it is hard to play against unless you know your opponents. Probably gonna get jammed on here, yeah. Going to actually slow play kings here, with two weaker players at the table. I think I'm gonna go half pot here. And this is the problem now with slow playing. You find yourself 4-way on a very wet flop. Shouldn't be c-betting too wide here. Going to check call this river. Wow. If he I was gonna say, if he continues, this is a very small sizing. I'm gonna be squeezing here. And I think on this turn we just get the fold. Yeah. Wow. Well, I have to say my heart broke a little bit there.
Fucking hate you forever. You're a fucking arsehole, and thanks for breaking my heart, you fuckwit.
Ace queen here versus 30 big blinds. It's going to be 3-bet calling. I'm gonna go super small. Don't expect them to have too many bluffs on this turn. So just gonna check, and does have any bluffs, let him barrel off. It's not great, man, is it?